Welcome to Edinburgh in Scotland. Edinburgh is famously known for its rich history, vibrant cultural scene and stunning architecture, particularly in the old and new towns, both designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The city is also renowned for its world-class festivals, including the Edinburgh International Festival and the Fringe, the world's largest art festival. Furthermore, Edinburgh is a major centre for literature and hosts the Edinburgh International Book Festival, attracting authors and readers globally. The Royal Mile, just below Edinburgh Castle, is a historic street that connects the old town with the palace of the Holyrood House and is filled with shops, restaurants and many other attractions. Edinburgh Castle, a historic fortress and iconic landmark, stands on a rock and offers a glimpse of Scotland's past. The Grassmarket, nestled in the heart of Edinburgh's historic old town, has stunning views of Edinburgh Castle. The Grassmarket is one of the most picturesque and lively areas of the city, a paradise of independent merchant, designers and artisans. The area is home to an array of high-quality gifts, clothing and homeware shops. When hunger strikes, you'll find an assortment of bars, restaurants and cafes to suit all tastes and budgets. For over 500 years, this square in the heart of Edinburgh's old town has been an important gathering place. Robert Burns stayed here on his last visit to Edinburgh in 1791. The poet William Wordsworth also stayed here with his sister during their visit to Scotland in 1803. The bagpipes are a significant part of Scottish culture, known for their distinctive sound and the use in military and ceremonial events. The instrument origins, however, are not solely Scottish, with evidence suggesting similar instruments existed in various parts of the world, including ancient Egypt. This long queue of people were waiting to go into the Harry Potter Museum. And on the other side of the road was the Harry Potter shop, where you can get all your Harry Potter goodies.
There's another Harry Potter thing here.
Just in here.
That's the only Harry Potter.
No, here, look, Harry Potter. Enchanted Gallery, here, inside.
With many places to eat, still the fish and chip shop is still a favourite in Scotland and in England. Fish and chips is one of the staple foods of the United Kingdom. Edinburgh is a popular place for wedding ceremonies, and this young couple were doing a glamorous photo shoot just below the Victorian terrace on Victoria Street. From here we walk uphill towards Edinburgh Castle. A short walk up these steps leads you to the Royal Mile, which then leads you to the foot of Edinburgh Castle. Here you can go inside and experience all of Scotland's history. The Witchery by the castle. The Witchery's spectacularly indulgent suites are perfect for those looking for a memorable stay in a uniquely memorable location, regularly featured among the world's greatest locations. Prices here are inclusive of a continental breakfast and a complimentary bottle of champagne. One of the 7 wonders of the hotel world, says Cosmopolitan. Hidden in a collection of historic buildings and dating back to 1595 at the gates of Edinburgh Castle, The witchery is steeped in centuries of rich Scottish history. Step inside here to be transported to a bygone era. Edinburgh Castle is one of the oldest fortified places in Europe, with a long and rich history as a royal residence, military garrison, prison, and fortress. It is alive with many exciting tales. During its long existence, it has been the scenes of executions, murders, and riots. Thankfully, those days are behind us, and today it is a much more peaceful and welcoming place.
This is the Grand Old Duke of York. He had 10,000 men. He marched to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. Have you heard of that?
When you climb Castle Hill, you will walk in the footsteps of soldiers, kings and queens, and even the odd pirate or two, ha-ha. Set upon its mighty rock, Edinburgh Castle's strategic advantage is clear. Seeing the site's military potential, Iron Age people built a hell fort on the rock. Though parts of it still remain in military use, the castle is now a world-famous visitor attraction.
Also, there's another guy over there.
It is also an iconic part of the old and new towns of Edinburgh's World Heritage Site. St Giles's Cathedral is found on the Royal Mile on the High Street just below Edinburgh Castle. St Giles's Cathedral is run by donations only, and the estimated running costs are about £2,500 a day. Guided walking tours happen from 10:30 a.m. till 2:30 in the afternoon. Tours are free and they last around about 45 minutes, but booking is essential as these tours fill up incredibly quickly. The history of St Giles Cathedral has spanned 900 years, from the early beginnings as a Romanesque church in 1124 to its current standing as a modern Presbyterian church. It has seen the seeds of civil war sown and has been the centre of the Scottish Reformation as John Knox's parish church. King David I founded St Giles in 1124, during which time the bond between Rome and the Scottish Church was becoming closer. St Giles was built on the very eastern edge of Edinburgh and predates most of the old town. When David I later founded the Abbey of Holyrood, he gave the abbot permission to build houses up the ridge towards St Giles, establishing the Canongate Borough and forming what is now known as the Royal Mile. The Royal Mile is frequented by street artists and performers, and many interesting things can be seen along this part of the street. No matter where you're from in the world, Edinburgh is a truly interesting place to go any time of the year. If you want a very busy, hectic time, go when the festivals are on.
Walk down there.
Thanks for watching us and following us around Edinburgh. We hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, remember, please hit that subscribe button and follow us for more exciting tours around the world. Thanks, see you next time, bye for now.
No, Wednesday.